because I think that is one of their most boring songs. There, I said it. I said it. Come after me in the comments. Isn't it so crazy that music made more than 50 years ago still can change people's lives today? Being a musician might make me partial, but I think music is one of the strongest forces here on earth. I can think of anything else that can touch you once, change your whole chemistry, and then stay with you forever. Except maybe heroin. But I don't have any experience with that, so that's not what we're gonna be talking about today. No, today I wanted to share my journey with one of the most influential bands in rock history and in my own life, Pink Floyd. My own music is hugely inspired by Pink Floyd's music. I've always loved their songwriting, their deep analytical lyrics, the amazing guitar work by David Gilmour, and their huge ambient productions. But I haven't always been a fan. So today I'm gonna take you through the journey of how I went to listening to them for the first time and not being impressed at all, to getting a tattoo of David Gilmour's guitar. Okay, so I grew up in the early 2000s with a father who grew up in the 60s and the 70s and who absolutely loved everything that has to do with classic rock. So I grew up listening to all of these old classic rock bands. And of course I heard the occasional Another Brick in the Wall, Comfortably Numb here and there, but it was never something that I really registered or have a memory of listening to. But I've always been a huge fan of rock in general. So when I was about 14 or 15 years old, my dad said to me one night at the dinner table, I remember, "You should really listen to some Pink Floyd." So after dinner, I went down to my room and I put on Time. And I listened a bit and I thought, this was really boring. So I went back upstairs to my dad and said, you know what? I didn't like it. I didn't think they had a very unique sound. Like, thinking back to this now, what an idiot. A year passed and I decided to look them up again. And I listened to, probably Comfortably Numb or something again. And I just had a mind-blowing moment. Mind you, Time is not my favorite Pink Floyd song, so maybe I was just unlucky that that was like the first real song that I heard. If I had listened to Another Brick in the Wall, I probably wouldn't have gotten so stuck because I think that is one of their most boring songs. There, I said it. Come after me in the comments.
I freaking dare you.
I still to this day, if I hear it on the radio, I'm like, how could this have been their biggest song? It's boring as hell. Anyway, I don't think you need to love Another Brick in the Wall to be a true Pink Floyd fan. Jesus. This gets me fired up, as you can tell. No, but I think I listened to Comfortably Numb or something, and I was completely mind blown. And after that, Pink Floyd became my whole personality. I have been playing guitar since I was 10 years old, and as soon as I got into the David Gilmour trench, I never got out of it. I bought a delay pedal immediately, I learned Shine On You Crazy Diamond, Comfortably Numb, I learned all the songs, and I really appreciated and loved David's playing. First of all, because it was slow enough for me to play. Usually when you play rock guitar, it's like shredding, super fast licks, and honestly, I don't think that is so fun to just sit and shred and play really fast. I just really love when you play guitar really slow and mean every note with it. So David's guitar playing is probably the thing that I love absolutely the most with Pink Floyd. He has a gorgeous voice as well, and he looked damn good in the 70s. So I know Roger Waters is controversial and that he has been controversial for probably about 45 years. I went to see him live in 2018. And it was so amazing to see an original member of Pink Floyd. Not only the music, that was just fantastic, but also with the stage performance. It had so incredible light setups and things flying around in the audience. I would say that listening to so many hours of his lyrics has given me a lot of preferences and tastes for incredible songwriting. And it makes me not to want to be so lazy with my lyrics. That can happen sometimes. The final thing that I wanted to touch on today is their incredible ability to paint a whole universe within their music. I think it's incredible how they have managed to not only create an incredible music catalog, but also movies, posters, and artwork, which is largely due to the amazing work of Storm Thorgerson. Is that how you pronounce it? Thorgerson. I'm Swedish, so I would say Thorgerson. So maybe I'll just go with that. Storm Thorgerson. That sounds horrible. But their collaboration between art and music has made Pink Floyd's music even more interesting and valuable. In 2017, I wanted to get a tattoo of something Pink Floyd related, so I would always remember how much they mean to me. So I printed out a picture of David Gilmour's black strat, took it to my local tattoo artist and said, I want this. And then I got it tattooed. Okay, so that was the video for today. If you became interested in what my music sounds like since it is so influenced by Pink Floyd, then check out my playlist with original music over here. And I will talk to you soon again. Bye bye.